Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Raveen, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ink Thoughts podcast. So he said he's a special guest here today. Yeah.
Hello everyone, hi, I'm back on this podcast again, yay!
Doesn't sound very excited.
I don't know. I mean, like now it's more like you own this thing, and then like,
So I invite you here.
it's kind of works that way. So like when you try to make it a specific schedule, as long as it works with me, then I'll just come along, and then I'll be here, and then just like join the topic. To be honest, I don't even know about the topic for today. I mean, she told me about it before, but I forgot, and I was like, yeah, never mind. You just tell me along the way, and then eventually, like, I'll just get along with it.
Okay, so last week we actually went to Lake District.
Yes, it's amazing.
Tell us more about our experience.
To be honest, I think you have a better experience. But like if I would tell about my experience a bit, or like nice and jolly experiences, like amazing and all, but yeah, you have more of the interesting one. Though mine isn't fake at all, I truly enjoyed it, but yours is like, guess more of a typical one. Just like I don't know why it doesn't happen to me the same way. Yeah, but mainly, yeah, I went to Lake District. Is amazing, because like the one thing about, even though like UK is amazing, we've been to, like, let's just like have a short count of all the cities we've went to. So when we came here, definitely Nottingham, and then our first trip is to London, and then we went to Sunderland and Newcastle. I guess we can count that as two, so
Yeah.
4 now. And then we went to Birmingham, 5. And then after that, we went
Manchester.
to Manchester, 6, Cambridge, 7. Yeah, so we went to like all these 7 places. Yeah, actually, I went to others, but yeah, let's say if we
Yeah.
went together, like we went to all these 7 places. It's just like, the thing about UK is that, they have a very strong history, so everything is old and all. So wherever you go, there's definitely a cathedral to visit, a museum to visit. It's all this kind of stuff. You learn about the history of everything, which is nice and all. Especially nice if you're a historian. Funny thing, yesterday, the guy which I was swimming with, he studied history.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I asked, like, what
Interesting.
what does the person who usually study history do? Teacher. Yeah. But I didn't ask what he's actually doing. But then he said, like,
Also, he's a teacher.
I don't know. He said
Oh.
I asked, and I was like, teacher. I assume he is, but I'm not sure. He just said that because when he's choosing a degree, like, that's the only thing that he found more interest in during his youth or something.
Because I asked it because
exact question.
yesterday I actually hear a few keywords because there's quite a distance between us, so I
Yeah.
can't really clearly listen to what you guys are saying. So I catch a few keywords. I kind of like heard something like teaching or teacher something. That's why
Yeah. But then, like, okay, back to the topic. So basically, it's like all old stuff and all this. And then after a while, you get very, very bored of it. Like, very, very bored of it. Yeah, like, it's like, come on, man. Like, another museum. Like, oh my god, another place to take pictures. Oh my god, I'm not legit interested in all this history stuff. I'm just coming here, like, just to see it. And then, like, I'm quite lazy reading everything, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, like that's kind of it. And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired of all this stuff. Every time I go on a trip, it's like going visiting stuff. It's actually very boring. And then, like, the thing in like UK is that, because like the things here are expensive, so you don't really go out and shop and all that.
yeah.
Unlike when you go to Thailand and all, like, even in Malaysia, it's like, shopping kind of makes sense.
Shopping
It's like
heaven.
cheap. Yeah. But here it's like quite expensive. So you, like, if you do go to shopping, you have to see. It's like kind of like something that, would you really use it daily? Not like you just buy stuff that will soon end up in the trash or something like that.
Or else you just do window shopping. Right?
Yeah. So that's why. And then I'm craving for like something new, something different as well. Like, oh, Lake District looks so exciting. It's like hiking and all that. Yeah. And then I think it was like a week before, I was like searched up like one of the mount. I think it's mountain, like, where we're gonna hike. It's like, Haviland, and then I saw the image, and I fell in love with it instantly. I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful, and yeah, that got me so excited. So we went there, we hiked Haviland, which is nice and all. Like, it was actually quite a last minute thing to hike. Not the so last minute, but we just decided 2 weeks ago because a friend said that it's really nice, and I was like, let's go for it then. Yeah, without any, I searched up the route, and that's it. I didn't get any more information. I didn't check if it's like good for beginners or something like that. Because originally we were going for Old Man Coniston, which actually, hints, it's not the easiest for beginners as well. Beginners go for Cat Bell, which is like only 400 something meters. Old Man Coniston is like 600, no, not 600, 860, and turned out. After we hike all the way to the top, and then after I come down, and I realized that, oh my god, Haviland is 950 meters, which is like third tallest in the whole of Lake District. I was like, wow, I guess we can pretty much.
It's funny that we don't even care about this until we
I guess
hike all the way up there.
I don't care about this. I guess maybe you would have cared about it. But I don't know, I guess, I mean, like Zelia, our friend Zelia, is really an adventurous person. Yeah, you can trust her for like all this really, really exciting stuff. Yeah. I don't know, I guess for me, I didn't think much. I just like, I can do it. And I guess when I was searching it up, it was saying like intermediate or something. I was like, it's not hard, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, maybe it's for you, maybe you will do more research, I don't know. Yeah, so I hiked up, it was all nice for both of us. But then, because like it was quite a last minute thing, we spent 3 days there, and then we was like thinking, originally, we were just gonna do stuff on the second day. We cycle, and we were planning to cycle and then hike up Old Man Coniston. Like the first day, I don't know what I was planning to do. I don't know, and then I just thought, actually, we have a lot of time. Let's go for Haviland. So.
I know. At the beginning, you were saying like we just chill around Windermere, walking around and check the place out.
Yeah, we did that on the last day, and then luckily we just spent the last day because like there's not much stuff to check out at Windermere actually. So But yeah, we hiked that up, and then we're still continuing the second day with our plan to cycle and hike. But of course, cycling is fun actually. It's a bit dangerous, but the people there are nice. You won't worry much about it because like you're cycling on the road, legit. I was cycling, went to see a waterfall, which is very underwhelming. But then originally I was still thinking of keeping the plan, which is like cycle and then hike. Which is quite crazy because we're not having electrical bikes, so we're just like
mountain bike.
Yeah, mountain bike. But then halfway through the route, Maria was like, oh my god, we cannot untie already. Yes. She can't even cycle up like a gentle slope,
Yeah, because I think it's also from the first day hike that my legs kind of lose all those energy.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my god, okay. Then we just excluded the hiking part, and then we just cycled. Even after that, like just cycling, like she's struggling. I was enjoying. I was like, no problem for me. Or what I did was like cause like the general concern I have is like, let's say if she really can't bike anymore, how should I solve this? Cause like, Lake District is huge. We are like, not like out in the nowhere, but then like it's just like it's still like 20 km away from where we stay, and like, are we gonna call them and then like see if they can pick up, pay a fee? I guess we can do that, but I just don't want to pay that. It's like, how can I have obviously abundance of energy, strength, which I can totally complete this and then go more. I'm not sure if I can fully hike Old Man Coniston. I probably can, and I'll be very tired after that, but then I just think that like since we're not doing that anymore, like I can just like I want to transfer my energy to her. So like I hope that we can and at least complete this, go all the way back there. So yeah, luckily I found a way, which is like every time we're going up a slope, I just like cycle up there, and then I'll come back down to help her push the bike up there, and then she'll continue to cycle downhill or something like that. Yeah, it's like really, really funny. That's basically how it works, and then luckily you ended the whole thing. Yeah, it's nice. But yeah, like now on your side.
Yeah, so at first, I mean, before we were going, I actually have more of a concern on the cycling part because it's been 10 years since I last cycled, and in the past I just cycled in those like around housing area. There's no uphill, downhill kind of stuff. Yeah, so at first I was quite worried when we were talking about it, like trying to see what we're going to do in Lake District. So I told him. Then he was like, no, I believe we can do it.
Yeah. I guess it's not really the cycling thing, because like I cycled very rare. I rarely cycle also. The last time I cycled before this trip is when I went to New York, which is like a casual one around like Central Park, and then that was the easy one because it's electrical bike. So I pretty much did practice it at all. Like before that, I would date it really early, man, because like I think it's probably like my last actual cycling experience is like back in like 2018, I think 2017, 2018, when back then like some holidays I'll like cycle to like the recycling center.
Oh, okay.
And then that's like not even tough and all, like just a bit uphill that is a bit tough, but then like other than that it's actually quite easy. So I guess the thing is it's not really a cycling issue. Like if you don't cycle for very long, you still can get used to everything. It's more like the strength you have, because like I've been running and all. Ran marathon and all that, so I have the stamina and then I have the strength to like just like endure the whole thing. Yeah, it's more like that. Cycling, I don't think, like, even you just need to get used to it a bit, and then and no problem at all. Yeah.
And then because of that, I don't really have that confidence in me at the beginning.
You're just more of a coward.
Okay, true lah. Okay.
It's not the confidence, it's just more of a coward. Yeah, if it's Zelia and then she never cycled this, you can just see her getting used to it, and then she'll be like running around, I believe.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like, okay, the stamina part, like on the first day when we're hiking, it's not that I can't do it, but I have to rest a bit in between.
Yeah, but that's amazing lah. Like you just simply just hiked up the the tallest, which is like amazing. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, like yeah. Seeing it's the third tallest. Yeah, it's a very it's an accomplishment for you. It's an accomplishment for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, when we came down, I was actually very tired, but still, I feel worth it because the view up there is like so amazing. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah. So then that night, yeah, I guess both of us sleep so well because of our tiredness. And the second day, when we're cycling, throughout the journey, I feel a bit bad. Like you have to keep helping me, but I know if you don't help me, we can't even finish the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, oh my, I mean, like, I'm not gonna, I can't just like leave you there and then I cycle back. Right? Even though like I believe I can totally do that, but I can't do it. Like I can't, like I would love to just cycle back, and then I can come back, and then I will like try to cycle, like take on your bike and then cycle back, but then you'll still be there. So I'm like, yeah, how can I do that, man?
Yeah, overall, although it's very tiring, but I'll say it's still a very good experience. And when we were cycling, there's one part of Lake District is super beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a tiny lake. Yeah, there's just too many lakes in Lake District. There's a tiny one that's like close to I forgot I forgot Hawk's Head. Yeah, Hawk's Head. And I was close to Hawk's Head, yeah. That's the place.
Yeah, then after that 2 days, my leg hurts and I can't really walk properly.
Yeah.
Took a few days to recover from that. But yeah, yesterday, as usual, we went for a park ride in the morning, and then at night we actually went swimming. And after that, sauna. Yeah, it's my first sauna experience actually. How do you feel after the sauna?
No, I don't know. I mean, like I had sauna before, but like the it's like my second time having the sauna and the steam at the health and well-being suite at David Ross. So yeah, it's quite, I don't know. My first time is a lot more rejuvenating. I forgot how to pronounce that. Yeah, but basically, I guess you get the meaning. I guess maybe that time is like it's not winter actually. It's like more spring-ish weather. It's like I think it's around March.
Outside,
yeah, it's cooler outside. So yeah, maybe coming out of that, then you feel a lot more refreshed. It's not bad as well. There's a weird feeling on your skin. Not sure why, but then definitely you feel a lot more relaxed and all. Yeah. It did. I don't know. I feel like I would love to weigh myself before and after. I feel like I literally burned fat during that whole session, because you just sit there, and then you get really breathless after that. You get really breathless after that. Like it's just like 10-ish minutes, and you get really breathless. So yeah, it's a very interesting experience.
Yeah, and the first part is like going to the sauna room. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know what to expect, but when I went in, like, oh, it's actually quite hot in there.
It's really hot. It's like
Yeah.
80 plus degrees, man.
And after that, coming out, because before we went in, I actually saw a few people sitting outside resting. Their skin is like so red. So after we came out from the sauna room itself, I was like, oh, okay, now I understand why. Yeah, and now when people say, yeah, it feels it's so hot as in in the sauna room, now I can understand. Okay, what does that mean? And yeah, the breathless sound is an important part. So I guess, yeah, if you don't actually recognize that or don't feel that, maybe you just fainted inside.
Yeah.
You won't know.
Yeah, it is. I think so.
It's quite dangerous if you just fall asleep or something. Yeah, so I guess that's basically our weekend last weekend, this weekend, what we were doing. Yeah.
It's been a very long time since we last had a live update-ish thing.
Yeah.
Do you do live update when it's just yourself?
A bit,
Oh, okay, that's nice.
but not like this long.
Okay,
Because just me talking,
okay, I
It's
get
not that much to talk about
it.
something.
I get it. Okay.
Okay, now I guess it's time for us to get into our topic today. So today we're actually talking about white lie.
Oh, white lie. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the topic. Yes.
Yeah. Now you remember.
Yeah. You told me. At least I remember.
Okay, the reason that I came up with this topic is that the other day when I was reading the book The Road Less Traveled, it kind of talked about sometimes parents kind of use like white lie or
You're
something.
reading another book now? I
No,
thought
ah.
you're reading the courage thing, courage to be disliked.
Yeah, but that's in my iPad when I didn't have the book with me.
Oh,
Then
okay.
then the idea is like sometimes parents tell white lie to children to kind of like protect them or something, but in fact it actually take away their ability to face those problems and everything like this.
Okay.
Yeah, then it reminds me of like, yeah, actually, especially like Asian, I'm not quite sure about Western culture because I don't really have this opportunity to talk about this before with my friends or people from here, but like when we reflect on it, like in Asian, it's quite normal to see parents or elderly using kind of like white lie thing to just hide something away from their children or younger people. Yeah, but do you think it's something that should be used?
Something that should be used. To be honest, I don't know. It's quite conflicted. I definitely can see cases where it can be used, but I do understand what you're talking about. Like ever since you grow up, living up this white lie, and then you feel like, why can't you just tell us the truth? Why can't it's something you so called, you say we can't handle it, something like that. Like why does it have to be that way? Why can't it be? Why can't you just tell us, and then maybe we can figure out something? Like it kind of feels like you're belittling us, and then you don't take it to our point of view. You think that we can't handle this, something like that. So I totally understand that. Like one example, I don't know, like I don't know, I'm not trying to generalize Asian, but then it's this one thing where Asians tend to, at least from what I know, tend to like let others see that they are having a good life, like
Like
in
that image,
yeah
although it might
yeah
not
yeah
be the-
yeah that image, like, in every aspect, like their family, their wealth, their mental well-being, something like that, all that kind of stuff. So Oh yeah, Asian just like to do that. I don't know why. And then even when it comes to like family finances and all that,
Mm.
they try to make their kids think that everything is fine,
Mm.
everything is okay, just so that their kids don't have to worry about
Mm.
it. But let's say I always have this thought. I'm like, you know, oh, like, is it good to hide this fact and then let
Mm.
them think that everything is okay? Or is it actually better to like tell your kids, even they might be small, they might be like 6 years old, you just
Mm.
tell them, hey, dad is not doing well, that he's losing his job,
Mm.
just slowly explaining how, and then telling that, I might not be able to buy more toys for you, something
Mm.
like that, we might not be able to go out and eat more, something like that. Like, just tell the truth. Like, why not? I've been thinking about this. I think my personal perspective is that I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Mm.
I
Mm.
think because the thing is, I think they need to face the truth.
Mm.
I don't think it's that, like, always parents like to say that it's um they don't want to give them the harsh truth,
Mm.
and then
Mm.
like it's like negative or something, it's not good for their growth. But I think that the part which is negative is when they realize the truth themselves, they
Yeah.
feel like they've been lied. Yeah, and then they find out that they have been lying to
Mm.
others as well, because this they you can't really blame them, but then I guess for me, I feel bad, like, oh, I've been lying to my friends and all
Mm.
that. Yeah, but if you tell them the truth from day one, they will be able to tell the truth, and then
Mm.
I guess, and then they are able to find a way to solve it, help
Mm.
it, something like that. Of course, I can see cases where some still cannot accept the fact, but I think most of the cases they will just accept it,
Mm.
and then they will actually help out. And then it's better,
Yeah.
it's not just better for them as in like you give them a positive environment where you are being honest, and then they are actively helping this
Mm.
this this situation, and also like this potential problem solving
Yeah.
situation can help them in the future. So I personally think, like, whatever happened, I would just like honestly tell my tell my kids,
Mm.
like, or something like that. Though actually, I like on the opposite spectrum, I have thought, like, what if you are rich? Do you want to tell your children? That is the thing.
Okay.
I'm not sure. This is something I'm I'm conflicted. I wouldn't. I'm thinking, like, I shouldn't lie and all this, but then I like, you know maybe a white lie can protect them, because like there's no harm going through the hard way. That's what
Mm.
I'm thinking. I don't know. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, but the idea I got from the author is like yeah, I kind of agree what you just said. Yeah.
Mm.
So
It's
when
interesting from
when
the
we
author.
don't when we don't tell the truth to the kids,
Mm.
we kind of take away their ability to face all these kind of problems since young. So then growing up, they don't have that built in them. So when they become an adult or something even bigger or harder that happened, they can't really handle it at all because they don't have that skills being built along the way. Yeah. So although we have been doing, I mean, yeah, telling white lies with a good intention, but at the end of the day, does it cause a lesser impact? Maybe no. If let's say something really happened, because that something is out of our control actually. Yeah, anything can just happen to them when they're an adult, and probably they can't even handle it, and even cause more problems, or even mental problems. Yeah, because there's just so much that's on their plate that they can't really handle. Yeah. So at first I didn't really think about like white lie thing before until I read the book. Yeah, because and most of the time when we're kind of trying to tell a white lie or something, we kind of tell ourselves, yeah, I have a good intention, right, or something. Then after some time, you actually forget about it because you are not guilty, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean this is what I think. Yeah, you are not guilty though. Then you forget about it that you actually told a white lie before or something. Yeah, but will all this white lie impact being accumulated and cause a larger impact to someone one day? We don't know. Yeah. because all of this thing can just burst into something else.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and like what you say just now, telling them when they're still young or something, right? I think sometimes maybe instead of not telling them, maybe we should find a way or find the language that is more age appropriate to tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, then
Understand.
it makes more sense to them, but not like directly hurting them in a way, right?
I get it. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, so
I can see that happening.
yeah, so I guess both of us kind of like don't really agree with the white lie thing.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't know. Like it could be, like while saying it's easy, I guess.
Yeah.
It could be an internal barrier that we have to break through also. But I don't know. I'm not a parent yet. I hope that definitely. I hope that I can overcome that internal barrier where I can accept not just others but my child to know the fact that possibly like I'm a failure, like more like at least for me in the case of the financial thing, something like that, because I wouldn't deny that I do have some built-in Asian traits as well.
Built-in Asian traits.
Yeah.
But it's hard to don't have it since we grew up in that environment as well.
Yeah, that is the thing. It is true.
Yeah. Do you recall any like a personal experience that you're being told a white lie or something?
I'm being told a white lie. I can't really think of it. I know that I think there is, but I can't really think of it.
Okay, so
not now. I can't really think of it now.
So for me, okay, so the author define white lie as in like as long as you're trying to hide the truth away from that person, then it can consider a lie. Yeah, because you're not revealing the truth. So I guess for me, I can say previously there's some financial part that's not doing quite well in my family. And,
that is a white lie.
They don't really tell me because they don't want me to worry here in the UK. Yeah. They're not trying to tell me something else to hide that, just that they try to avoid the whole thing until we accidentally found out. Yeah.
Not accidentally, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, then
I don't know.
then I asked them, kind of confronted them, and I know until now my mom still will say something like, don't worry about it, we will handle it here. You just worry about yourself there. But still, they are my family, right? It's impossible that I don't think about them at all.
Okay.
And whatever happening to them, it will still makes me feel something, right? No matter something good happen or something bad happen, it will always impact me. It's not like because they are my family, so it's impossible that I feel nothing at all. So do you have anything else about white lie that you'd like to add on?
Not really. I think that's it from my side.
I guess that's it from my side as well. So basically we don't really agree about this white lie idea, but both of us can't guarantee that we won't use it at all because
I would advocate for not using it, but then it's just another spectrum thing. I was like, when it comes to like, I guess the main point is I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't use a white lie because I would encourage problem solving with my kid. But when it comes to if I don't tell a white lie, it actually discourages problem solving, then I might, at least for now, that's what I'm thinking, I might tell a white lie. I might tell a white lie. Like obviously there's like many times which I already know a solution, but then I was like, I still ask even you, what do you think about it? Like I just like, or like how to do this, something like that. Sometimes I just want something new perspective or something. That is something sometimes what I'm thinking.
Okay. That's nice. Yeah. Then I guess that's it for our episode today. And do you have any insight that you'd like to share this week?
Insights. No, not for now.
Yeah, I don't have any as well. So yeah, I guess that's the end of this episode, and thank you everyone for listening. If you do have any comments or ideas, feel free to comment down below or send us a DM. Yeah.
DM.
Yeah.
Slip into my DM.
Yeah. Or else we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, do share with your friends and family and leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. If you are not using an Apple device, you can leave a review on the Apple Podcast website with a link in the show notes. If you have any feedback or thoughts which you hope that we'll discuss in the future, feel free to email them to us at hello@incthoughts.com, or alternatively, you can send us a private message on our Facebook, Instagram or Twitter with the username of incthoughtspod. Thanks again, and see you all next week. Bye bye.